Today, Native American communities invited people to take part in a celebration. It commemorates an important part of indigenous history. Tamara Lopez takes us inside this event at Jemez Pueblo.
Here at the Jemez Historical Site, people came out to commemorate the Pueblo Revolt of 1680 by sharing some of the history and bringing out vendors and dancers to perform. Dancers from the Jemez Pueblo performed Sunday morning as part of a larger celebration.
It started off this morning with a commemorative run, starting from the Pueblo of Jemez, 13 miles, and this was in honor of how the revolt actually was planned.
Marlon Magdalena is the instructional coordinator for the Jemez Historic Site, where people can visit ruins of the missionary church and a sacred kiva, which is an underground religious space, and learn about the Pueblo Revolt.
One of the leaders of the revolt, Pope from Okewinge, he helped plant this revolution against the Spanish, and one of the ways that he sent out word for the revolt to take place was he sent out runners.
He says Pope sent runners to pueblos with knotted rope, and each day a knot was untied, and the last knot was the day of the revolt.
It's very significant, not just to New Mexico history, but U.S. history. Some call it the first American Revolution, and one of the only instances where an indigenous culture overthrew a foreign power, essentially.
Vendors from participating pueblos were out Sunday, and Magdalena says the site is now a window into the past.
Jemez history that took place, this Pueblo history in general, as well as colonialism, as well from the Spanish and the Franciscan missionaries, all interacted in this area, and it's a very significant time during colonization.
Magdalena says people come to admire the church, but many don't know that the church was actually built on destroyed Pueblo sacred structures.
When I see these structures here, I know that Jemez people built these structures because there just wasn't enough colonial labor to go around. There weren't that very many Spanish colonists. So they had to rely on slave labor, basically.
He says just another reminder why it's so important to learn about the revolt.
A lot of modern Pueblos, owe their traditions and cultures to still being around because of the revolt, because they didn't want to lose our way of life.
The next event here at the historical site will be a night under the stars where you can watch the upcoming meteor shower. We'll have more information on that on our website, KOB.com. In Jemez, Tamara Lopez, KOB4.